Yes, the recording is in progress right now. I'm sure we're all aware of that. Okay, so in this section, good afternoon, everyone, once again. In this section, we will be treating how to create a business profile or a business page and how to optimize your business page. Yes, probably you have an existing page before, or you are just creating a new page. But before then, what do we understand by Facebook page, and what do we really understand by personal feed, like a personal account? There are differences. Some people say there are no differences, some say there are differences. So, and I'm definitely sure you can see my screen. So where we are right now is, this is just my personal account. So probably it can look like a business feed if there are so many ads popping up on this place. But this is a personal account. You get, this is a personal account. Then whereby you have your business page or business profile for whatever category of business you are into. And we all know in this current generation or century, let me say, if you are into any business and you don't have an online presence, it is just like, you get a shop, you stock it with goods, or you have a company, you got employees, and you have everything you need to work. But you now decided to, you decide to put it off, in the sense that there is no advertisement, no campaigns, people can't get to know you, they don't know what you do, but they just know, okay, fine, you are located here, but you don't even know what you do. And at the same time, it's just like, okay, you stock your goods inside the shop or inside the warehouse, and no promotion, no communication between you and trying to get your prospect or buyers to come into your business, or trying to get your business known. I'm sure we are all clear with this. So in this aspect, a lot of traditional businesses now have, like, I can tell you 99% of all businesses now move online. And out of those 99% that moves online, I can definitely tell you, like, vividly, that we only have just 45% that is currently strong and making sales, doing well online. Most especially in Nigeria, not all, almost all businesses will tell you, yes, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, or whatever platform that suits their category of businesses. But I can tell, or we can all tell, that yes, by the time you check these profiles, one, they are not up to standard, they are not communicating what they stand or they claim to be. Do you understand that, sirs? So in this way, once you don't have an optimization on your profile, probably maybe your business profile, even your personal profile, there's some personal profile, that's personal account, you are going to see filled with like information of who you are, what you do, your experience. You feel like, even before getting down to a business profile, easily your prospect or the client is ready to take you in for whatever category of business or job, or buy your product, just seeing your personal profile alone. Do you get? But now we are not even talking about the personal profile. We are concerned about the business profile. Everybody just feels, what's the essence of having a business account or being online, and at the end of the day, you can't, or at the end of the month, you can't even account that, yes, I made so sales. I made so amount of sales within this period and this period. But we can all claim that, yes, my business is on IG. Check this. So official. Or just like some people that feel like, oh, this is cosmetic, official cosmetics. The reason why I'm saying this, I've seen so many businesses and so many small brands that I have worked with. You get, the first time I meet with them, they'll tell me like, yes, I'm on IG. I will ask them, are you on social media? Yeah, okay, give me your IG on this. I'll check it. I'll just smile. Yes, I will just smile, because I am not seeing what I'm supposed to see. There's some kind of profile when you see them. You know, they said first impression matters a lot, just like, you know, the way we usually say. It really, really matters a lot. When you see a business page, there's some certain business page you are going to see. I can tell you, you won't even stress yourself and trying to say, you want to, you know, confirm, you still want to confirm the brand or the company's profile. When you see a particular IG, most especially IG accounts nowadays, once you see a particular IG account, you can feel like, no, I think I can work with these people, or these people can handle my business, or they can handle, or they can buy my product. You get. So before I dive into this, I'm going to show you my handles. Okay, I'm going to show you my handles, my Facebook page and my Instagram handles. Those are my two major platforms. Yes, those are my two major platforms. Currently, we are on about 5 social media platforms, but Instagram and Facebook, you must have a major. The other ones can only be a backup just to help your SEO boost up. You get. So let me just show you that. Okay, first is my Facebook page. Now, from this personal account, I'll dive in there. From this personal account, you can, because most people don't really understand, not everybody that understands this web version or desktop version, but I'm definitely sure you will be able to navigate easily with this. So once you log in with your Facebook informations, you definitely have a screen like this. Yes, you will have a screen like this. Just try to make sure you can trace my cursor wherever I'm pointing at. So I just need to get down to where I have my pages for business. So I click on this. So, okay. So you can easily see this. I'm having my pages here. Currently, I manage these pages, and I can also tell you there's something about me. I love organic. So most of the pages I also work with, or small businesses I work with, I prefer developing them organically. Yes. So I don't really run after likes or followers. The major thing at the end of the day is getting conversion, getting sales. So the major thing is getting conversion and getting sales. So I'm just going to show you out my, this is Tech Signal. This is our official page. Don't be surprised you are seeing 318 or 23 followers. That's not the major thing. But what we have here is we have records of content, organic content, like the analysis, how it has been moving well so far. Okay, so there's something you're also going to do for me. There's something you're going to do for me. I'm definitely sure everybody has a page. And if you don't have a page, yes, we are going to create one. But I just need to show you some things here before I'll tell you how to create a page. Then from there, we'll move into optimization. So now, if you have a page, just signify on the chat box. Let me get that. If you have a page, a business page, maybe functioning or not functioning, just signify. And let me know if it is functioning. Drop the username of the page or the page name. Just drop it on the chat box. We are going to check it here together right now. Okay, I'm waiting for that, please. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay, so I should just create a new one. Okay, I think that's fine by everybody. Okay, Neuron Edge Digital, I'll check this. Okay, let's check Neuron Edge Digitals after I show you one or two things about my page. Okay, then also Mr. Victor, okay, that's fine. I'll just check one of these pages once I explain something from here. Okay, now let's see this. Sorry. All right. So now look at this, everybody. So once I'm creating a page, it will be very, very easier or much easier for you to understand, I need to explain this. Now, this is my page and well optimized. Like when I say well optimized, 101% optimized. Why am I saying this? You can see my cover photo, right? This is my cover photo. This is my business profile. This is my business profile picture. Now, you can see a relation between these two. Maybe in brand color or in logo. I'm sure you know what I'm saying. There's a relationship here between your cover photo and what your profile picture, your business profile picture. Because I used to tell my students and even small businesses I work with, I used to tell them, whatever you are using as your cover photo, make sure it relates to your profile picture so that once a customer or a prospect gets to your page, be it your Facebook page or your IG page, in just few seconds, the client or prospect gets that, yes, this is what you sell, or this is the kind of services or service you render. Now, having this first impression and your prospect knowing what you are into in just 5 seconds, 5 to 6, 7 seconds, then I can tell you that you already win that prospect by just 20%. Take note of this. You won the prospect by 20%. Now, moving down is you now having content. Is you having content about your product or the services you render. These are some of my contents. And your content must be like, you must be consistent with content. Maybe graphics content or video content. Yes, infographics content and so on and so forth like that. There's another thing you need to take note of. For you to know an optimized page, you have to check your cover photo and the profile picture, just like I said. Then also, you must set your call to action button. CTA, it is called, the abbreviation is CTA, call to action. Yes, because when a customer gets to your page and, okay, I've seen your cover photo, I'm enticed, I'm interested in working with you or in buying your product. The next thing is the call to action button, where I'm going to click to just get to you in one click, like in one click. That is it. That is what I'm using in WhatsApp. Once you click my action button on my Facebook page, you land to my chat straight up. Nigerians are not patient enough. Don't use a call to action button like where you have call now or even visit website. I don't use visit website. Yes, because some people get your website and just bounce back, and that is very, very poor for your website. It is not good when you have people get your website and they are not even spending about 1, 2, 3 minutes to go over the website. They will just bounce back. Yes, so that will affect your website from ranking on Google. If you don't know, that is also it. Now, another thing about that, about optimization, or for you to know an optimized page, is when you have all this. You have your description, your location, but the location, I just ignored it. You can ignore the location also if you don't want to make it visible. If you don't want to make it what? Visible. Also, we have a page likes. You can see my likes and my followers. Then I just, there's something I talked about. Okay, I don't want to dive in. I have my website link here. Later, I'll come back to this. Then you can see my phone contact. You can see a full information, my email, and also my other social media link. Can you see this? I have a privacy policy link. I have my Instagram link attached to my Facebook. I have my LinkedIn attached to my Facebook. I have my Twitter. I have my YouTube. These are things you must do, and that is why we call it optimization. Yes, that is why we call it what? Optimization. There are things, okay, there are things you must do. Without doing all these things, then your business or your profile will be shaking. And this will also take you a long time before you could start ranking on Google. But I can bet you once you are able to do all this I have shown you within a few minutes, and also you are putting out content on your page, You are consistent. Now, there's something you must also know. You must be able to put out content on your page at least twice a day. At least twice a day, because your page is just starting up. But if you have an existing page already, which you have been running for a while, you could just do one post per day, one post per day. Do you understand? Yes, you have to really take note of that. So these are the things that that makes your page optimized. So let's check a particular page before we create a new page. Let's check this. Let's check this before we create a new page. Okay. Okay. Let's just see that it's coming up. So I just want to see, I'm sure we'll have a difference here, some differences here. Okay, okay. I'm sure everybody can see this. Yes, I'm sure everybody can see this. All right, nice one. Now, this is Neuron Edge Digitals. This is Neuron Edge Digitals. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, now I can tell you from here, from my own analysis, if I'm to rank your page, sir, if I am to what, okay, should I say rank? Score it. Let me say score. If I'm to score your page, I'm just going to score it 50%. Yes, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to score it 50%. And why? This is it. Your cover photo, it is advisable that you have a customized cover photo for your what? For your business page, in line with the kind of logo you are using or in line with your logo. So there must be a relationship between here. But when we are talking about content, we have attract, convert, close, delight. We already know we are talking about marketing, a funnel. And we discover, or we detected that your name is what? Neuron Edge Digital. So that's a normal human understanding to get that point that, you know, this page is, or this person is a digital marketer, or this page is a digital marketing agency page. Do you understand? But by optimization, by virtue of right, you should be having a relationship between your cover photo and what? And your profile picture. Yes. Then also this action button, let's try this. Where is it going to take us? Book now. Let's see what we have. Okay. 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 This is also fine. This is also fine. Yes. This is also fine. But not too fine, in the sense that they could only, once I pick my date, the date I want to have an appointment with you, and the time. Okay, let me just use this. And the time. Okay, it's giving me a phone number and this. At the end of the day, the person might not even remember that he or she books an appointment. But I can tell you the most interesting part is for you to just connect your WhatsApp. Yes, that is the most interesting part. Because one, to do your follow-up will be very much easier, and two, you will be able to what? Close that sales as fast as possible. Yes. You'll be able to close the sales as fast as possible. Now, let's check out other things. Okay. Okay, this is cool. The content also is cool. The content is cool too. But I'm seeing a kind of content that I am not supposed to be seeing. In the sense that no. Your content is not, this content is not aligning with what you claim to be. Yes. So please, you have to look into that. So that is why we are here. So we'll definitely work on this together. Especially this content. This content is not working. It's not in line with what we are having. So I think this is just a few of it. All right. So now let's just go and create our own page. let's create a new page. So now I'm back on my personal feed. So let's create a new page. How do we create a new page? Once you log into your Facebook account, you're on your feed, on your personal account. You can call it your feed because this is where you see things going on. You see videos, you see pictures, so and so on and so forth like that. So what we just need to do here is, you can see these icons that are here, menu, you can see messenger, you can see notifications, and you can see your profile drop down, right? So we don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this. This is what we are dealing with. If you want to do anything that has to do with business, this is where you should start from. Yes. The pages, the icon I used here is just like a shortcut. You understand? It is just like a shortcut. What I use there is a shortcut. So if you are starting anything that has to do with business, you must be starting from here. Just click on this menu icon. Once you click on the menu icon, you have this drop down. You have this drop down like this. So now on this end is if you have an existing page or an existing group or an existing friend search or something, then also an existing event. You can easily view it, edit, or do anything. But if you are creating new event, creating new page, creating new group, everything is being worked on from this point here. I'm sure you can all see this from this point. It is being worked on from this point. Yes, this is a layman understanding. Like, I'm trying to put it as low as possible, so nothing will be complicated, or so you can just get everything easily. So now we are to create a page, a business page or a business profile. What you need to do is, you can see this page, you can see ad, you can see group, you can see events, you can see marketplace listing, and I'm sure there are more down there. So what we just need is the page. That's what we are dealing with. So now click on the page. You click on the page. So once you click on the page, you have an interface like this. I can tell you last year, this interface is not this way. The interface is not this way. Yes, the interface is not like this, but it has been updated, redesigned, and a whole lot like that. So if you already know how to create a page last year or since last year, and you've not done that this year, then you are missing out, because there are some things you have to pass through right now, and there's some information that has been redesigned. Yes, so just pay attention to this. Now, fortunately, I was then for yesterday, fortunately, I was thinking of creating a t-shirt business, starting a t-shirt business just to have another side income. Yes, I was just trying to have a roadmap on my head. So now I just thought of that. It's a good timing. Yes, let me say it's a good timing. So I'll be using a real life page here to work based on the business category I want to do, or I'll be working on. Do you understand? Yes. So now let's just, on this point, you'll be able to input your page name. Your page name is going to be your business name. Yes, it is going to be your business name. And be very careful before typing. Make sure you have decided before you create a page. Yes, you can change your business name or your page name, but it's a bit, if you want to do anything in office, we can ask you to verify. And if your verification is not confirmed, it could lead to restriction. That's number one. Yes, I might not remember to say this again, but just note it down now. It could lead to restriction. Anything you are doing, you have to be calm and make sure you make your decisions before imputing this information. It's very, very, very important, please. So right here, I'll just impute the name, the business name. Okay. Sorry. Okay, high brand t-shirts. Then I'll say category. The category can be just whatever business you're working on. Look at the category, but for this high brand t-shirt, the category is clothing. Can you see? Clothing brand or clothing shop or clothing company or clothing distributor, depending on you. You're right. Did you get that right, Sas? So I'm just going to use clothing brand in bracket brand. That's what I'm going to use. Do you understand? Now, what is my description? That implies that what I will be producing or what I'll be selling or the kind of service I'll be rendering. Do you understand? Yes, I'm just going to compose something here because I haven't really put down yet. Okay, let me just compose something. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to put that there for now. So later I'll be revealing them. Yes, I'll reveal them. I'll reveal. So now you can see I make sure that I have my what? My brand name or the page name imputed. Then also the category is what accepted, right? If anything is not accepted here, you'll be having a yellow or a red mark or color. Yes, which implies that you have to check what you are typing. You have to check what you have typed. So, okay. So since this is done, the category, the description is also done. You click on what? Create page. You click on create page. So once you click on create a page, they are going to be requesting for your profile picture, your profile photo. Can you see this? Requesting for your profile photo. So now you click and upload the pictures. So for now, I don't have a profile picture. I don't have a cover photo. So what I'm just going to do is I'll quickly pick up some pictures on the net here. Let me just pick up something here. Okay, please make sure you have your questions down. I'm sure we all have questions. Just make sure you put them down. Okay. Just pick anything. Okay. All right. So let me just pick one more for the cover photo. Let me pick this for the cover photo. Okay. All right, that's fine. So let's come back here. And I'm going to click add a profile picture. So I'm picking up this for the profile picture. Then I'm taking the cover photo also. So, and anything you are doing, you can see the reflect the preview here. anything you're doing, you have the preview. So okay, so now the page has been created successfully. The iBrand t-shirt has been created successfully. They will give us a guideline, yes, because it's a new page, so they will take you to be a newbie. Yes, they will take you to be a newbie handling page or something. But if you're a professional, you can just ignore, right? So, and at the same time, I won't be connecting my Facebook page or this particular page to any WhatsApp yet. Yes, I won't be doing that yet. Instead, I'll just change the button. I'll change it to Messenger or something. So now I have my cover photo. Then I have what? My profile picture. Tell me, once you get your page like this, you already know. Look at the name, iBrand T-shirt. And mind you, I thought of this name because before making a decision on this name, though I haven't checked CAC yet, but I'm definitely sure it will be available. I haven't checked the CAC yet. I'm sure it will be available because that's me. Once I'm working on any page for a business or for a small business, I'll make sure I have confirmed if the person is really serious with the business. I will have to confirm. Yes, before we start working on your online presence, you have to make sure you confirm any business page you'll be creating so you won't have issues at the end of the day, starting from the beginning. So there's something about iBrand. Let me show you. Fine, definitely there are some people that might have used that. But can you see the search results? It's going to help me so much. iBrand t-shirt, like the phrase, the business name as a whole, as it is really what's going to help me so much because the keyword is very strong. Yes, the keyword is very strong. These are part of the things I consider before creating a business page or a business name. Do you understand? So the major keyword there now is not even the iBrand. The major keyword is what? This t-shirt. So these are part of the things you must understand also in creating business pages or profiles. That is why I said optimization. You have to make your research before jumping into conclusion. So immediately this business idea came to me day before yesterday, I checked out the name straight up. And once I discovered that, okay, it is not really rampant like that online. iBrand t-shirt, that the combination is not really rampant. So I decided to go for it. Do you understand? Yes, I decided to go for it. And even if I'm going to be using registering it for CAC, the second name will be something very similar to this. So if peradventure I'm not getting this as selected or preferred, then I'm still on the safer side. Yes, I'm telling you, I'm sure everybody, most of us can also have this idea, or let me say, yeah, the thinking of doing things that way because we are all in business one way or the other. So now that, by the way, you can see a relationship between the cover photo and the profile picture. The next thing you need to always do on your business page, once you create a page, is for you to just pick up this button, that work on the call to action button, the CTA. Yes, you have to work on it. Click on this. Once you click on it, it's coming up. Let's just hold on. It's coming up. Once you click on it, you can see there's a whole lot of action button you can use for your business. But make sure you are able to detect the suitable action button for your business. And most suitable action button, especially for small businesses, is WhatsApp. Yes, WhatsApp action button. WhatsApp. The second one is what? Messenger or send message, like what we are having here. Can you see? Then for WhatsApp, you have what? Send WhatsApp message. So I can decide to use this, but I'm not using it for now. I'll use send message. I'll go for this. Do you get that? Yes, I'm sure we get that. I'm sure we do. Now I'm selecting I'm selecting send message. Okay, please kindly just give me 1 minute, please. Just no, few seconds. I just want to power my system. Please, thank you. All right, thank you very much, sir, please. So now you can see I selected send message and what? I just have an option coming out. This I call this automation. Frequently asked questions. So once you set these questions, right? Once you set this question and a prospect or a new customer lands in your page for the very first time and click your action button, send message, the question you've set is going to come out. And what are the questions I just set? I'm going to use one of my clients. I use one of my clients' business as an example. It's a fabric business in Ghana. Now, most of the frequently asked questions I just impute for them is can I be a distributor? Now, I'll tell you why I'm using this. Can I be a distributor? And for the automated response, I won't use an automated response. Yes, you can decide to use it. You create your question and you create the response also. So if you are not online, once the customer or the client or prospect gets into your DM, the questions, the automated questions will be listed. And once it is listed and it meets any of the questions the prospect wants to ask you, then he or she can just click instead of typing. I'm sure we understood that. He or she can just click instead of typing. So now, what kind of frequently asked questions do you set? You know your business category. You know the kind of business you do. All you just need to do is make your research, visit other people that are doing the same business with you or that are in the same business category, and you find out how they set their frequently asked question, or you just search on Google. Do you understand? Yes, for example, like digital marketing now, so many people used to ask, why do I need digital marketing? So if I'm going to set a question or something like that, I can say, why do I need digital marketing? Or how can I put my business online? Questions like that, I'll just, the way I type this, can I be a distributor? The same way I'm going to do that. Then I will make sure I erase the automated response, because the response can change from, response do change time to time, and everybody has levels of, when it comes to budget and some other things, you have to put all those things into consideration. Yes, but your frequently asked question is to help you just hit the nail on the wall and you get to your prospect. So once you get to your prospect and your prospect asks you this kind of question, for he or her to ask you a question like this, definitely he or she is about 50% interested in your product or services. Interested to buy your product or service. Now, once you get the question, it is now left to you how you want to handle the response. And how you handle your response will now determine if you are going to be able to close the sales or not, close the prospect or not. That's finally getting a sales or a sale. You understand? So now, I use can I be a distributor. The reason why I'm using can I be a distributor for this brand, iBrand t-shirt, is because I won't be dealing with retail. I won't be doing retail. I'll be doing more of wholesale. You get, yes, more of wholesale because I have designs on my head and I easily have people to sketch design for me, have a unique design, then produce the t-shirt. So once I produce this, I get people that will sell to what the final consumers or that will sell in retail. So I'm not, which in this question now implies just in one word that I am not doing anything that has to do with retail. If you are not buying in wholesale or you are not buying in bulk, then we can't do the business together. That is just it. That is it. So I'm sure we understood the explanation. Yes. So if I want to add more questions, I think I can add up to 3 questions. Yes. I can add up to 3 questions. I can also put this. Not everybody understand the English. Can I be a distributor? But that's how I also put, can I buy in bulk? Or can I purchase in bulk? No. Purchase in bulk. Do you get this? So if I'm having this now, yes. And thirdly, I can say, can I see your designs? Designs. Now, for this third question, yeah, thank God it came. For this third question, for me to have put out a question like this, can I see your design? Definitely, I would have created, I'll put, for me, I'm going to put an automated response or fix an automated response to this because I will definitely have a landing page that will show my gallery of the t-shirt. That's the various designs I have and the price tag and everything. So I can just drop the link here. And if I don't have a landing page or a website, I can decide to create a catalog on my WhatsApp. Yes, a catalog on my WhatsApp. You can create a catalog on your WhatsApp if you are selling products. Even if you are selling services, you can still do that very well. So I can just put the link of that catalog, put it here. Once I put the link of my catalog, I insert it here, and you click on it. You ask the question, can I see your designs? Automatically, the link will come up on the messenger chat. Do you understand? Then you can now what? Click the link. Once you click the link, it will take you to my catalog or wherever I am directing you to. I'm sure we get that also. So once you finish setting the questions, just click on what? Save. Do you see? Just click on what? Save. Yes. Now, let's do something.
Sorry, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir. But I would love if you could just jot it down. Then
it's in line with this thing now you're doing. It's in line with this thing you're doing now. Can the landing page of Instagram be used for that catalog area?
Yes, very well. Any link, in as much as it is a link,
okay.
Any link can be used.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. So now, once that is done, make sure you test your button because at times there can be a network break at the middle, and it will show you it saves, and whereas it is not active, right? So we need to test the button. Just over your mouse on this. Over your mouse on it, right click, or better still, just click on it. Once you click on this, you can see what? Test button, right? Test button. You can see get messages. You can see edit button. If you want to change the button, you can edit it. If you want to delete the button entirely, you can take it off by deleting the button here. But what we need to do is what? Test button. Click on test button. Okay. Now, can you see the test button we clicked? Can you see the results? I'm sure we can all see the results, right? Can I be a distributor? Can I purchase in bulk? And the last one here is, can I see your designs? I'm trying to let it come up for me. The scroll bar is not here anyway. Scroll bar is not there. But don't worry, it will appear fully on your phone, or because this is the admin aspect. So it could be like this at times. This is the admin aspect. So now you can see the way it will always come up, right? This is the way it will always come up to every new customer, every new prospect. Yes. Maybe prospect, maybe customer, maybe client. This is the way it is going to come up. Since it is the first time they are getting into your page. So I'm sure this is clear. Yeah, thank you. Now, the next one we need to look at. The next one which we need to look at, which you must treat. After your cover photo and your picture, your profile picture and your action button, the next thing you need to treat is what? Your username. Yes, it's your username. But there's every tendency that you cannot create this username right now because your page is a new page and it is yet to be fully optimized or fully active. But let's try it. We could be lucky and we are given the access to create. So if I'm going to create a username, just click this, right? Click this. Okay. Once you click this, then you can type iBrand T-shirt. Type iBrand T-shirt. Wow, it seems that we can create. Okay, let's just see. Once you have imputed the username, then you can see create username. Okay, let's just hold on for it. Wow, wow, wow. Can you see this? It went through. So now the username is set. Then just click on done. Click done. Can you see this? Now, once you set a username for the first time, make sure you refresh your page. Yes, make sure you refresh your page. So you can see what we are having here now. This is part of what makes your page rank on Google, especially when you have your username done, fixed. You have it fixed. Something like facebook.com/ibrandtshirt. In fact, have the same thing for your Instagram, have the same thing for Twitter, for LinkedIn, for also Pinterest. Yes, Pinterest. Pinterest is very important, please. Even if you are not going to be putting content on it, sorry, I'm digressing. Even if you are not going to be putting content on it frequently, make sure you have a Pinterest account. Notice down, make sure you have a Pinterest account for any kind of business, I can assure you. Because the major thing is for it to help your SEO. The major thing is for it to help your SEO. That's the major thing there. So now, your username is done. Back here, your username is done. The category is done. Your profile picture is fixed. Your cover photo is also fixed, right? And your action button is what? Fixed. Thank you. Once you are done with this, we are about 15%. Yes, 15%. 15% done. Yes, with the optimization. Then on this aspect, you have to just scroll down. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Let's scroll down. Now, as a newbie or as a new page, they are going to give you suggestions, guidelines, or steps for you to follow to just make your page more optimized. Do you get me? Yes, so like something like this now, add a website, add location, but I'm not going to take you through using this aspect. So what you just need to do is come to the left side of your screen here. Sorry. Come to the left side of your screen here. Then you scroll down or scroll up. You can see, right? So once you do this, click on what? Settings. Click on your settings. You can see the optimization is not something you just do within 5 minutes. That's why I don't advise you create a page on your phone. You can create a page on your phone, but I don't advise you, because once you create a page, Even if you want to just use the page for once, make sure you create it and optimize it so that whatever advert you want to run on that page, you won't be having any issues. It is very, very important, please. So I click the settings and it brought me here, right? This is optimization. All what we have been doing, from the cover photo, the profile picture, the username, the action button, all those things are called, they are categorized under optimization. Yes. The business description and the rest like that till this level. So once you get to this place, what you need to do here is, first, you need to look at some things. There are 3 things, I think 2, 3, 4 things you need to check, or you need to just fix right here. And number one is your tagging ability. Okay, yeah, tagging ability. Let me show you this. Can you see? Allow others to tag photos and videos published by Ibrand T-shirt. Me, when it comes to my brand, I really don't accept tagging because I don't know what they'll be tagging me to. You know, some people are very, very silly. Yes. So I don't know what they'll be tagging me to or tagging me with. So I'll just leave this like this. At times it can be active. So whenever you go to a page or you are helping someone to optimize his or her page, you need to uncheck this. If it is checked, uncheck it. Do you get that? Uncheck it. So once you uncheck it, you click what? Save changes. And once you click save changes, you are good to go. You move to another level. So another thing is allowing people to tag this page. Allowing people to tag this page. At the same time, I don't allow people to tag me. Yes, I don't allow people to tag me. When it comes to Facebook, for IG, I can accept it because of, you know, the caliber of people. Fine, there are fake lives there. Sorry, just like, yes, results or statistics prove that also. Yes, there are a lot of fake profiles on IG, but I can still make that visible. Tagging me on IG is fine. Do you understand? Because easily I can take it off. But because I'm not too frequent with my Facebook, like checking some in-depth information or checking my messages, once I just put out my content on Facebook and I check my notification, I will be out of it, except if I'm running an advert. So once I'm running an advert, I know I have to be up and doing, checking anything, notification, message, I have to check everything. So on a normal ground or neutrally for me, I won't check this. Okay, I won't check this. So I won't allow other pages to tag me or people tagging me. Do you understand? So I'm going to save this way. So let's just hold on for that to load. Yeah, let's just hold on for that. Okay, so that is done. Scroll down, scroll down. Another thing is country restriction and age restriction. Now, I'm not restricting anything here because my business is what must be visible to everybody. It doesn't have age limit. My business category doesn't have age limit. You get, this is shirt. I can have shirt for kids, for teenage, for youth, for adults, yes, like that. And also the country is not restricted. If you want to restrict your country, maybe you want just your page to be visible, like exist in Nigeria alone, you can decide to what? Just say, only show this page to viewers in this country. Click this. Okay, let me enter a country, Nigeria. Can you see this? Ghana. Then, okay, I think that will do for now. Then I click this, only show this page to viewers in this country, and I click on save. In fact, even if the best hacker is trying to hack the page and make it come up in America, it will never come up because it's going to look like it does not even exist. Do you understand? So because you know there are some businesses that some countries doesn't allow. So which implies that you can restrict your business or the brand from coming up or showing up in that country. I'm sure we understood this. The same thing applicable to age, or almost the same thing applicable to age. Let me uncheck this, please. Yeah. So this now, there's no, the page is visible to all countries back. All right, so on the age aspect, like Mr. Victor is into yeah, I'm trying to, but I found something that has to do with health. Yes, that has to do with health and fitness. There are some aspect that is limited to some certain age. Yes, I'm using that as a scenario because I have gone through his profile. Yes, there's some certain aspects or services there that I dictated that are restricted to some age. Yes, so like that kind of business, you have to make sure that you set an age restriction. So if you are dealing with a product that 17 years downward must not even have access to that product, maybe health or non-health, anything, in as much as they must not have access to it, you can easily set your page to show from 18 years and above. You can decide to make sure to narrow down your page to appear to the age of 20 to 25, depending on the kind of product you are selling or services or service you are rendering. Do you understand? These things I'm showing you here, I can bet you no Facebook expert will show you this. All they will just take you through is what? Create the page, fix your profile picture cover, and the rest of this, interface. But the back end here, they won't come down to this place. Do you understand? Yes. And I have found these things to be so helpful to me. Yes, I have really, really found them to be what? So helpful and beneficial to me. So that's why I have to make sure that I'm putting you through this lane also. So you can restrict your country, you can restrict your age, then your content moderation. You can block some words you don't want, words or phrase, words like sex, arc, fuck, mad, crazy, those words that must not be mentioned or that must not be seen on your comments. Do you understand? You must what? Restrict them, block them off. And how can you do that? Come to content moderation, click it, then you can add a word. Just look at what I'm doing. Then you click on what? Add. Mad. You add. You add. Like that. Just keep adding them. If you have the list of those words in what's it called? In an CSV or Excel format. If it is an Excel, if the file is in Excel format, try to convert it to CSV and you upload it here. Once you upload it, automatically all those words or phrases will come up here and you can save them. In fact, once you save them and the prospect or your viewer is trying to make a comment of any of those words that you've restricted, it will never come up. Like, he or she won't be granted access. Do you understand? So those are the ways you can stop some things from happening on your page. My boss, there's a boss I worked with before, when I was doing my IT, he used to like, Daniel, how you think they monitor this ad? Sorry, I'm using a pigeon, but that's the way he talks to me at times when he's having some kind of crazy problem and which is really, really giving him headache. Yes. He's like, Daniel, how you think they solve this thing? How you think they do it? Look at the comments. Won't I sleep because I'm running an ad? So I won't sleep. I'll be scared that people should not make false comments on my ad. And Nigerians are very crazy at that thing or at things like that. They will tell you it is scam, this, that. But you can easily restrict this words and run an advert on your Facebook page and in fact sleep, decide not to check it. Nothing to fear. Do you understand? Nothing to fear. So once you restrict all those words, there is no way they are going to keep typing them, in as much as that word is, or the word or phrase is part of what you have blocked, you have restricted. It will never come up. Do you understand? It will never come up. It will never come up on your page. So you have nothing to fear. Once you can do that, you have nothing to fear. I'm sure we get that right. So, and I think there's one more thing I need to mention there. Okay, I'll make sure to remember. I'll make sure to remember. So I'll treat it. Okay, so that's for content moderation. Then also, let's see. Yeah, I think that's all. That's all. Yes, that's all. And if you don't want your page again, like you don't want your page again, you can delete it entirely. You can delete it entirely. So once you take off your page from this place, it will never appear again. It will never appear again. So now, I think that's fine. This is under general here. That's fine, right? Another thing you need to look at is page information. Yes, page information. So let's click on that. Don't forget we are dealing with page creation and optimization. So everything about our optimization, we are treating it today on Facebook. We are treating it today. So don't worry, sir. And you need to do this. After all the training, I will drop the recorded version. Once I do that, you can go back to your page or your business page or profile and go and replicate everything. That's going to be our first assignment, but I'm coming back there anyway. Okay, so now on this page information here, okay, please, everyone, can you give me just 1 minute? 1 minute, please. Just want to take a chill water. All right, thank you guys. Thank you for understanding. I'm back. Okay, so this is the page information. Now, why I brought you back to this page information is you can have every information you've imputed. That's your page name, your username, description, emails, phone number. You can see them here. Do you understand? You can see them here, and they are all very easy to edit. In fact, very, very easy to edit. Just you can edit anything from this place. Do we get that? So let's start. I'm going to show you because there are some things we have not done which are here and we have to do them. I hope we understood that. So let's follow together. Let's follow together. Now, the name is set, iBrand T-shirt. Username, iBrand T-shirt. That's facebook.com/iBrand T-shirt. That's how the username comes up. Do we understand? Then my description is iBrand. Okay, let's change. Come in. iBrand T-shirt is a clothing. Oh, okay. Okay. Company that deals with the unique designs of shirts. I'm still going to modify this again. You just have to make sure the sentence is complete. Okay. Come in, please. Okay, let's just leave it this way. Later I'll work on it. So you can see once you make any edit, automatically the edit is saved. Yes, automatically the edit is saved. Then you can scroll up. Then you have your business category. Now, I used just one business category the other time. That's clothing, in brackets, brand. Now I can decide to add more to it. You get? I can decide to add more to it. So what you just need to do is search clothing. Can you see clothing company? I decide to pick this. Then online. Let me see if I see like online store. I'm not seeing something like that. It has been removed. There are some categories that has been removed here. Yes, there are some categories that has been removed by Facebook. So okay. So and let me see if I will get another one, because if you could have up to three categories, it is very, very fine. It also helps your SEO. In fact, these are the real organic SEO. All the things I have done that has actually worked for me is what I'm giving you down here practically. Yes, is what I'm giving you down here practically. And mind you, you are going to do something for me. Don't worry, you are going to do something for me, which I must get the results today. Yes, that will be part of the assignment. But I have to show you this. So let's see this. Let's see this. Okay. Let's just use clothing distributor. And that's fine. So now this is it. Your contact aspect, you have to, we all know that the code is +234. So let me just do that. Okay. Right. This is it. Then also my WhatsApp line is 08126 04 06. Now, let me call your attention to something. You always want to connect. But it won't go through. Okay, let me just try. Just hold on. If it will connect to multiple accounts, but it really won't work. Let me just check. Okay. Okay, 43447. Let's try that. 43447. Okay. Now, can you see it's not working out, right? Because I have it connected to some pages already. Yes. So I think I have it connected to about 2 pages. Yes, 2 pages. I'm not wrong. So it won't work. I just want to try it. I knew it won't work. So let's just ignore that, right? You ignore that. Then your email. I'm going to create a customized email for this, but let me use this. I know some of us know this, but at the same time, I have to make sure I treat it. So I don't want to assume anybody knows anything. Yes, I really don't want to assume. So I have to take it and make sure you are getting this right. Make sure you are getting this right so you won't have any problem. So you also know this is where you have a website. You have to input your website link, right? Now, there's something I can do here. Do you know? I can decide to put my WhatsApp link here. So, and how do I create my WhatsApp link? I have a unique business WhatsApp link, but for those of us, not everybody uses business WhatsApp. For those of us that don't use business WhatsApp, what you need to do is what? Type this, HTTPS semicolon, if I'm not wrong, yes, // then wa.me/234. If you don't have a laptop, you can do this on your phone, SARS. Yes, you can do it on your phone very well. No problem. You can do it on your phone. Okay. So you use this what.me/234, then your contact 8126043626. Do you understand? Do you get that? So all you just need is this. Once you have this, then put the slash and impute your contact. Impute your what? Your contact. Please take note, everything I'm doing here, you can do it on your phone. You can do it on your phone very well. Yes, you can do it on your phone. But I just, laptop, I just preferable, some kind of, it's very preferable, because things will be big and the rest. And that of WhatsApp business. Okay, you can set up a WhatsApp business. That's not a problem. It's very simple to do. You can DM me after the class. I will give you some instructions on that. Okay. So now you can see the way I created a WhatsApp link. You can see the way I created a WhatsApp link. And there's also another way you can create a customized WhatsApp link, but that will be later. I'm going to show us that later. Yes, but this is a very quick one. Do you understand? This is a very quick one. So since this is done, then we are good to go. And at this point, this is what, where you input your address, your city, your postal code, and what? Okay, that's all. Once you do that, and you do that correctly, your map will automatically what? Come up here. Yes, the map location will automatically come up here. But since my page, I'll be dealing online. I'm not doing anything physical. I'll be dealing online. So I'll just click this. My page doesn't have what? A location. It's not a crime, or it won't affect your page in any way. Yes, if you don't want to disclose your location, don't disclose it. You don't need to. But make sure that your content, your informations are strong enough to what? To make people trust you easily, and they can verify you easily. Yes. So once that is done, your service area, this is let me say, okay, it works for both people that sells product and also both people that render out services. Do you understand? Like I am here in Nigeria now, and if this should be text signal page and I'm asked this question, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to impute my client's location that are outside Nigeria or outside Lagos, which implies that I'm not restricted, not all, but some. So, but if I'm to do this, I'm going to do outside country, because so far most of our clients are in Ghana. Yes, I can tell. Text signal clients, when it comes to service aspects, most of our clients are in Ghana. 80% of them are in Ghana. So I can try to use Ghana. Then then we also have about one client in Cameroon. I'm sure I'm correct. Okay. I'm correct with this. Can you see this? Okay. You can select up to 10 neighborhoods, towns, or cities or region. Do you understand? Yes. So, and for these, the hours you open, I'm always using this, always open, because I'm dealing online. You can place order at any time. Do you understand? Even text signal, I'm using always open. But for some other services, you have your hours of opening, especially if you have a physical location. Okay, so you can easily select open during selected hours. And you are coming down to fix this. Can you see? Then I'll just pick, okay, 8 a.m. Can you see this? So 8 a.m. to 9 or 8 p.m. Do you see this? So the same thing applicable, you just continue doing that. Yeah, continue doing that, continue doing that. But for this brand, I will be using always open. And that's fine, right? So your temporary service charge, please just ignore this. Don't touch it, just ignore it. Then move down to your privacy policy. Every business, by virtue of right, once your business is registered, you must have a privacy policy that guides your business or guides your service or product. Yes, you should or you must. Do you understand? So, but for now, since I don't have a privacy policy created for this business yet, what I'm going to do is, you can also do that on your pages too. If you don't have a website or you don't have privacy policy, you can easily do this. Just impute Facebook privacy policy link itself. Do you understand? And instead of typing it offhand, let me show you where you can get it. So I know the link offhand, but let me just show you where you can get it. What you will do is just go to let's see this. Okay, let's go to Facebook on another tab. Let's go to Facebook on another tab. Don't worry, you have a lot of assignments to do for me. But just make sure you study this and you get it right. So when you are doing yours, you won't be having any issue. Okay. Okay, let's see this. Now, some people complain they get their adverts restricted or bounced back or disabled or rejected. There are some adverts that requires you to have your privacy policy link attached, right? Attached, but you did not do that. That's part of the reason you could get your account restricted or have what or experience ad rejection. Yes. So you have to make sure you are always on that also. So now this is the Facebook I opened on another tab. Just scroll down, scroll down. Okay. Scroll down. We need to get to the end of the page. That's where you can get you can easily get this. Okay, let's do it this way. Come down to your page. You should get there faster that way. Come down to your page where you will see your pages like this, right? Then scroll down. Once you scroll down, okay. Let's just hold on. Trying to come up. Okay. All right, now I've gotten what I'm looking for. This is it. I'm on my page, right? You could easily get a privacy policy link from any page. Just click any of your page on your personal account, right? Once you click on it, then scroll down, scroll to the end. If another content load or comes up, just scroll, make sure you scroll to the end, and you can see. Sorry, I have so many contents. That's why. We really need to see this. See this, right? Privacy policy. I'll right click. Okay, coming. And that's because you have this thing. Okay, I was able to copy it. So you have to copy the. Once you copy it that way, there's too much content. That's why. Don't mind it. So that's another reason why I have to know the privacy link. I know it often. So, but you can find it on your page at the extreme end. So like now, I'm sure most of us here don't really have much content on our pages. Yeah. So you could easily get down there easily. Once you get to the end, you see privacy terms, you see privacy, you see terms, and you see some other things. Look at this here. Privacy, terms, advertising. So just right click on privacy. Once you right click on privacy that way, you will be able to what? Copy the privacy policy link, come back here. Don't forget, come back here, right? Then you paste the link here. Oh. It didn't copy. I really want to copy it for you so that you could see. Copy link address. Okay, now this is it. Can you see? www.facebook.com/privacy/explanation. For you to avoid, looking for the link or something, you could write it down somewhere, or you try to memorize it. Okay, yes, you could write it down somewhere, or you try to memorize it. So you put this at the back end of your page. So once you've done that, leave out this impression, the product, additional information, ignore that. Then you come down to your price range. Come down to your price range and what? Use unspecified. Yes, use unspecified, please. Use unspecified. Then you come down also and you change your currency to Naira. If you want to use dollar, change your currency to dollar. That's for your trading. Okay, for your trading. Now, for this iBrand, there is everything else here I'm using dollar to trade, because the reason why I said so is the name cannot be easily traced to come from Nigeria, right? And if I'm setting up this business, I'll make sure I'm having my domain and everything is custom. So then once you see a brand like that, you can't judge if it is from Nigeria. So people can easily buy into it. I'm sure we get what I'm saying. So lastly on this page is for you to have to impute your external profiles. Now, this is it. Let me show you here what you are seeing here. Look at what you are seeing here, right? This is the privacy policy I imputed. Let me show you again. The privacy policy I imputed. Can you see? This is the result here. This is how it's going to come out with a badge, right? Then also your social medias, your LinkedIn, your profile, your LinkedIn profile, your Twitter. Just do the same thing here. I'll just do one. Let me do one here. Instagram. Okay. Sorry. iBrand t-shirt. Can you see? iBrand t-shirt, and I want it for Instagram. I've selected Instagram already, right? Then if I want maybe let me say YouTube. Yeah, let's say YouTube. Then I'll just impute. Don't let me use YouTube. Let me use Twitter. Since I can't generate a YouTube link for now, let me use Twitter. Okay, Twitter. Now, if you any username you are imputing here, make sure it is your username, your actual username. Yes, please. Then just input your username here. iBrand. This can be iBrand_t-shirt. Do you understand? So once you do that, if you still want to add more social medias, you click on this plus. It will give you another box to input whatever social media you want to add. So fixing all these things will result to this. Result of what you are seeing on your page right here. I'm sure we all understood this. It will result to what you are seeing here. And this is my business category, which you are also seeing, okay, what we've done previously then. So that is all on page information. Like this is all on page information, and which you must complete. You must really complete this. Then lastly, I'm going to show you here is your template. That's a page template. Don't be surprised. There's and a lot of people don't use it, or a lot of businesses don't use page template according to their business category. I can beat my chest and say it, yes. So let me just show you how to do this. There's a template for video, for celebrities or musicians. There's a template for online store. That's people that are selling, that are into e-commerce, selling digital products and the rest of it like that. Okay. There's a product, a template for service, like strictly service. Let's just dive in there. Let's dive in there. So click on templates and tabs. Don't forget where we are. We're on our page, iBrand T-shirts. Then under there, we are on what? Page settings. That's how we go to where we are right now. So under the page settings, we still have some sub-menus to deal with also. So your page templates, let's deal with page templates. Then I'll take some questions. Then we'll dive into just to page rules and how to link your Facebook page to your IG. I'll explain one or two things before then. So let me just show you your template and what's it called? Yeah, your template and tabs. Currently, the kind of template we are using is shopping. Yeah, shopping template. This is shopping template. And why could they have chosen a shopping template? Automatically, this was done. Don't forget, I haven't gotten here before at all. This was done automatically because the business category we chose tells that we are what? Selling product, and also at the same time, we'll be selling this product online because we use something like, we used clothing brand, clothing company, and one other one also, right? I know we used 3. So let's just try to edit this. Let's look at the page template we have. So now they recommended shopping. There are some pages you will create and the business category you will use. They are going to recommend venues, or they recommend businesses, or they recommend services or politicians. That's if you are into politics. Do you understand? Yes, it is designed for politicians and their supporters. So for this now, we are into branding, T-shirt business, and we are selling this product online. That is the objective. We are not having any physical shop for it, right? So there are no two way arounds than what? Using a shopping template. Can you see? Designed to showcase product and make it easy for people to shop online. I'm sure you get that, right? Yes, but let me show you other templates that are involved here. You have business, you have venues, you have non-profit, you have pages for politicians, you have services, you have pages for public figures, you have restaurants and cafes, video page, and standard page. Can you see this, right? So, but for the course of the training, I'll be using what? Shopping. So once you click shopping that way, it's going to show you your menu, what you will have, the menu that it should comprise. It comprises of home, events, reviews, photos, shop, and the rest like this. So, and also the page is currently in use, so we can't select it again. So we can't select the page again. So let's just close this. So once you are creating a page, or you have a page on your profile or your personal account already, just go back and we work on this. We work on the optimization. Optimize it. So you can never finish optimizing. You can never finish optimizing your page or your online presence. That's just the truth. So you keep on doing them. You keep on doing them to make you rank more, stay alive, make your business stay alive, you know, be in existence. So yes, that's for template and tabs. Then on this point here, you can get notifications. Then advanced messaging, there's nothing in advanced messaging than the frequently asked questions, which we have treated. Yes. Then also your page rules. Okay, I'm going to explain this page rule to us. Then we'll take a break and few questions. Yes. So let's quickly check that. Page rules. Click on page rules. Now, what is page rule? Why do we need page rule? And how do we use it? Now, page rule allows you, or page rule is a tool to share your page to another user or to a business partner or an employee. Do you understand? Let me use the word or phrase co-worker. Yes. In the sense that a company page, or let me say, okay, now I am a digital marketer and I have an agency. You are my prospect or my client, right? And you want me to handle your social media platforms for a month. What do you think I am going to do? I'm sure I'm sure your belief is the fact that I will need to collect your login details, request for your password, and which is very, very, very you know, that's like I'm trying to intrude your privacy, even despite I'm working with you or working for you. But there is always a way to go about this without getting your client's username and password. That's the login details. Once you seal your agreement with your prospect or with your client, all you need to do is write in his presence or in her presence, ask her to log into our Facebook, go to the Facebook page, come down to the settings, you see this page rule, maybe on your mobile device or on your laptop, you definitely see it there with these same steps I mentioned just now. Once you do that, you click on it and you'll be asked to what? Add the username, add the person which you also want to include as an admin or as an editor on your page. Do you understand? But there's something you must know. Before you could add the person as an admin or editor or any role, you must have the person on your friend list. You must have the person on your friend list. Yes. Before you could add them or assign a role to them. I'm sure we get that, right? So I'm just going to do an example here. I have another page. I have another personal account. So I'll just do that. So which is Daniel. So I'm assuming I'm sharing the page to this, my second account, right? Once I impute the name. Now, the reason why I could easily find my second account when I searched for it here is because I already have the second account as a friend. Yes, I've added the second account as a friend on this new personal account. I'm sure we get that, right? So once you do that and you've been able to search for the name you want to add, just move down to the right-hand side of your screen. You can see editor. Once you click editor, you are going to see the available roles. Yes, you are going to see the available roles. Please and please and please don't release your login details to anybody. Yes, don't release your login details to anybody. There are cases you could do that, but those cases are not official. Yes, I'll say they are not official. I will explain one of those cases to you anyway. But these are the rules. So, and if you are giving someone your page to manage, make sure you are adding the person as an admin because the person needs to have access to 99% of what is on your page. Yes, for he or she to work effectively, right? So don't give the person editor, moderator, advertiser, or analyst. The person will only be restricted to do some certain things, right? Yes. So once you select your role, you click on what? Add, right? You click on add, then you impute your personal password. You get that? You impute your personal password. So once you've done that and you click submit, then successfully the page is going to go through. I don't want to do that. Yes, I don't want to do that. So it's going to give you a notification that you've added the person to your page, and the person will appear down here, right? The person will appear down here, but it will be pending because I have not accepted it. Like, I have not accepted it from the second account. I have not accepted the request of me adding my first account or adding my page to the first to the second account. So if you are doing the same thing, you send a request to someone who wants to handle your social media marketing or your social media platforms, you must let the person what do that immediately. Once you input your password and it goes through, tell the person to accept or approve it from his own personal account. Then once that is done, you are good to go. You don't need to share your login details with anybody. Yes, please. You don't need to share your login details with anybody. But for Instagram, though we are not on Instagram, but I'll just tell you, on Instagram, you have to share your login details. Yes. For someone to manage your Instagram account, you have to share your Instagram username and password, or phone number and password, or email and password, whichever one you are using. But for Facebook, you can easily share your page. Yes. So that is it. So here comes the end of the first section. Let's take a few questions, like 2-3 questions before I finally round up for today's section. Yes. So let's do that. Let's do that. So we can unmute our mic. And I also like to put these questions in record. Yes, I also like to record them so that you could, if you have any problem, probably you could just treat that question. So yeah, we are open. We can ask our questions.
Hello, Mr. Daniel.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
First of all, let me say this. Because I must say this so that I won't forget.
Okay. Okay.
You said something when you started this thing, and all along I've been noticing that thing.
Okay.
You are so. I just want to thank you because you are so detailed, and I've attended trainings like this, and it has never been detailed like this. Sincerely, I'm just marveled at the way you are so detailed. God bless you, sir. I really appreciate that, sir.
Thank you very much, sir. It's my pleasure.
So, So my question is, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, okay, I was on my WhatsApp business, and I was trying to connect my Facebook to my WhatsApp, and I was trying to create an advertisement, and I did all that. But at the end of the day, I will supply my card number, serial number, and so on, so that I can create that advertisement. I link the Facebook to my WhatsApp and everything. And at the end of the day, when I enter my serial number, Facebook was telling me that I should contact my financial bank, my bank. So it didn't accept me advertising that thing.
Oh.
So I don't know what really happened.
Okay, I understand. Okay. Okay, now let me quickly answer that. Yeah, let me answer that. Now, when it comes to bank issue, this is not the first time, this is not the second time. Yes, Thank God Miss Ore is on. She can also testify. We experience this very well. Like 90% of our clients or students experience this. And there's an alternative. There's an alternative. There's something, okay, before I say the alternative, I will mention this. So in case I don't remember after the class, please, someone should just make sure to remind me. I will state the cards. I will go and state there are some certain cards that no matter how, it will be accepted. Do you understand? Except if Facebook has also worked on the algorithm again, stronger than what we are having currently. Do you understand? Yes. But that aside, just please remind me after the class. I'll make sure to get the list of that card. There are about 3 or 4 cards. Yes. So now, the alternative is this. If Facebook is not accepting your MasterCard or your Visa card, yes, mostly MasterCard and Visa card, if they are not accepting it, what you need to do is create the second payment platform, that's second payment option rather, which is called PayU. That's a third-party payment platform. Yes, that's a third-party payment platform, PayU. So in this payment platform, you will be able to what? Pay through a third party. That's let me do it this way. Like since you want to pay the money to Facebook directly from your card and it is not going through, I can decide to say, okay, share your page with me. If I have the alternative, the second payment option, share your page with me and deposit your money into my personal account. So now I have created my second payment option, which is PayU. I'll pay the money through that company. The company will deposit it directly into Facebook account. Do you understand? Instantly, like automatically right there. It is not something that will take time to verify. Instantly while you are imputing it. Let me quickly search for that for you so you see. I'm sure everybody can see my screen very well. So let me just show you PayU. Though you don't need to go externally to the website or to the company's page. From Facebook, it will give you the option itself once you have access to it. Okay, it will give you the option itself, and you impute your card. That same card they did not accept, PayU will accept it. So PayU will deduct the money and fund your hard account, and you are good. The solution is, the problem is solved that way. Do you understand, sir? So I know you might still need a practical aspect of it. Definitely we are coming there, yes. But if you want to do the hard very soon, or probably before, maybe you're having a target, we could treat that offline. You just chat me, we could treat that offline. Then when we get to the hard VAT aspect, we'll still come back to it again. I'll teach you how to create. We are still coming there. That's why we have a calendar. So why I can't jump, because you must know this optimization, so you won't have problem with Facebook. Yes. Did I answer your question, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Very well. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome, sir. Okay. So, any more questions? Okay. PayU. Yes, Mr. Wazubia, Mr. Priest. Yeah, speak up, please. Let's.
Yes, sir. That's just a question, sir.
Okay, that's just a question. You mean the second payment option, right? PayU.
The PayU can be used to pay on all platforms.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yes, there are some selected platforms that can accept that. Yes, there are some selected platforms. Like what's it called? Remitter accepts PayU. Remitter, there's a way they link that stuff. So not all websites or all organizations that have this payment gateway can access PayU. No, not all. Not all. So it's just Facebook. Yes. So do you have any other questions so far from the beginning of the class to
Hello, sir.
moment? Yeah, I'm with you, Mr. Benga.
Okay, so on my own, I also find out. So if remitter can accept the pay you, then
Yes.
I also try if, because I use Quick Teller a lot, I also try if Quick Teller can use it too.
Quick Teller for Facebook?
Yes.
No, they can't.
Okay.
Yes, they can't, sir. They can't, sir.
Okay.
It is either you use PayU or you use PayPal, a PayPal account, if you have a PayPal account, or use Afri, I don't know if it's Afri or Afric Bank card. That's why I said I'll get the list of those cards. There are some cards that UBA also issued one of these cards. Prepaid UBA card, yes, can be used. They will accept it. Do you understand? Yes, I think I remember that prepaid UBA card can be used. The prepaid card, it will be used automatically. Yes. Then also GT, is it GT? First Bank money something. So I won't guess. Let me just check for it. I'll remember clearly once I check, then I'll send it down to the group.
Okay.
Yeah. So do we have any question again? Mr. Oyeniro, Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Victor, please unmute your mic. Yes. Let's make this we have to make sure we are getting it clear. So, any questions from us?
I don't have a question for now.
Okay, so does that imply you are clear?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Victor, sir.
Yes, I'm following it. Yes.
Okay.
Mr. Daniel.
The video now, the account you opened there.
Yes.
Was it did you do through your Facebook page?
Yes,
your normal Facebook page.
Yes, it's my normal Facebook account. It's from my normal Facebook account. I created.
So from your normal Facebook, you can just go there and open another page and work on it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then the video will send to us. How do we revise it so we can do our assignment?
Sure, you get the video very well. Sure. Once after the training, okay, then I'll take my time to.
Right. It's a lot of information you gave us.
Yes, I'll try to take my time to see if I need to edit anything. If I don't need to edit anything, you definitely get it tonight. But if I need to edit one or two things, then you are getting it first thing tomorrow morning. Yes. I'm sure that's fine by yours, sir.
It's fine.
Sure. Okay. So there's something we need to also look at. So for now, since there's no any other question, please let's kindly mute ourselves back. Yes, for now. So I'll just chip in some things you must also consider. All right, so since we are fine so far, then there's something here. Treated days. Okay. All right, preferred page audience. Okay, we'll still leave all this for now because once we get to add aspects, we are still coming back to it. So branded content, we don't have anything special here. Anyway, we don't have anything special here. So major aspect is Instagram and WhatsApp. Yes, Instagram and WhatsApp. Trying to read down. Okay. Let me see this. Okay. Now, this is the WhatsApp aspect where you can link your the Instagram aspect where you can link your Instagram to your Facebook or your Facebook to your Instagram. Do you understand? Yes, I will really appreciate this. This is just exactly 2 p.m. So we still have an hour. Then let me put it out this way. I'll create an Instagram account, right? We won't be able to finish the optimization for Instagram today, but I'll create the Instagram account now. Then I'll link it up with Facebook page, with this Facebook page right now from here. Yes, so I'm sure that'll be perfectly fine. So let's just do that. So okay. All right, so Instagram.com. Yes, another thing I remember very well, it is very, very working on your social media presence simultaneously. I'm sure I'm correct with that word. Yes, that's together alongside. Yeah, that was what I also did. I did that.
Hello, Nigeria.
Yeah, sorry, that was just a network issue. That was just a slight network issue. Yeah. So now, sharing my screen. I'm sharing my screen. Okay. 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 Now, good. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay. All right. Now, just sign up a new account. Sign up a new account. 2266. Instead of using phone number, please. I also advise from my experience. Yes, from my experience, use your Gmail to create your Instagram account, please. Use a Gmail to create your Instagram account. Yes, I'm actually saying this from experience because, most of us might have used this contact or the phone number for one profile before or one account before. Do you get? And aside from that, at times if you are trying to create a new Instagram account, you might have finished creating this, right? Everything, filling it with your phone number and username, full name, password, and you click on sign up. It can tell you error, and whereas it has been created. Do you get? Now, because it tells you error or it gives you error message, you want to sign up again, like try to sign up again. And that way, it will cause an issue whereby Instagram might not send you a verification code again, right? Or they complain that the account is already in existence or has been created. You won't get a direct message that way, but if you feel like okay, you are experienced in getting this network issue and the network issue of it, and you already know how they work, so you can easily predict, right? But why I'm suggesting this is, I'm advising this, just use your mail. So if you don't have a unique mail, it won't take you anything to create. So just create a new mail, right? Just create a new mail. Take your time to do that and set up the Gmail. Once you set it up, you can come back to create your IG account. Yes, you can come back to do that. So let's quickly do that also right here. Let's quickly do that here. Okay, great. Okay. So now I want to I'm creating for what? To manage my business. There's not much difference anyway. There's not much difference there. All right, so I'm using this iBrand, right? And here I'm seeing t-shirts. T-shirts. So let's see what it will give to me here. iBrand t-shirts. sure we are seeing this. So then I set my password. Okay. Okay. All right, so you click what? Next. So you can see it's not taking me time to do this, right? So 1, 2, 6, 0, 4, 6, 6, right? Then I have my recovery email. This is very important. Please always do this. Don't ignore it on your mail. And if you have not done it before, go back and do it. Yes, go back and do it. Go to your Google account, then privacy. Yeah, I think that's where you can find it. So I'm going to add an existing mail I have, which is text signals. This is what I use for my recovery mails. So if there's any issue, phone misplace or contact blocking and phone number blockage or anything, the email recovery mail option is the last option you'll be having. Yes, it's the last option you'll be having. So you have to make sure you do yours too. Okay, then that's the July system. Okay, let's just do this. Then here you have your what? And I can decide not to say it. It doesn't do you anything. You can decide not to what? Not to say. And once you've done that, click next. Okay. So now I'm almost done creating the mail. I'm almost done creating the mail. Then I click on what? I agree. Okay, okay, okay. So now the mail has been created. Can you see? And they are asking me to set up Google My Business profile. You remember we are going to do this. Yes, I think that's the 3rd week we are doing this. So we are coming back to it, not now. So just click on not now. Okay. Okay, it's coming up. Let's just hold on. So since we've created this mail now, we can come back here and do this. And do this, right? At gmail.com. Okay. I just want to confirm if I'm right before clicking. Hyper t-shirts. That's fine. Okay. Then I'll do this also. iBrand. T-shirts. Okay. iBrand underscore. Okay. So can you see this, right? Then I do this password. Please, when you are typing your password, okay, I'm sure everybody's aware of this. You have to just very, very careful. You don't forget. Okay, so I'm signing up now. Okay, then next. All right, so confirmation code has been sent to the mail. So refresh this, can you see? This is 417 64173. Okay, I'm doing well. That's what I'm saying. This is part of what I'm saying. Did you see this? This is really, really part of what I'm saying. So as it is now, it won't go on this tab. Yes. So probably the IP address with Instagram here is having issue because I've also been trying to log in my Instagram account on this laptop. Yes. Since maybe 2 days now, it hasn't been going through, but it is going very well on my other laptop and my phone. Do you understand? So I think there's an error with the IP address. So let me just try this one more time. Then if not working, we'll have to just do that in our next class. So I'm trying to use an Ignato web. Let's just try to see this. So most of us come across these issues very well. So we just need to learn from this to solve the problem also. Can you see what I'm saying? Okay. Okay. Okay, sorry, you are not seeing. Are you seeing the screen? Let me share it, please. Sorry, I never knew you're not seeing it. Okay. So you see the screen now. You are seeing the screen, what I'm using here. Now, take note of something. Remember when I was trying to sign up in the first instance, right? I was trying to sign up in the first instance. It did not complain that the username isn't available. Do you get? Now, I'm trying to re-sign up again with the same information and the same username. It is now telling me that what? The username isn't available. So I need to do something. Just please hold on for a few seconds. Let me quickly check my phone. So I'll check my phone. If I can find the page, then I confirm it is created. Then we won't need to be signing up again. But if I can't find it, definitely we just have to still go ahead with this. So there's something wrong. There's something wrong. Okay, iBrand underscore t-shirts. Okay. Wow. Guys, you believe the profile has been created? Yes. But you can see the other time it did not tell us it was successful. Do you remember? But the profile has been created. So let's try to log in. Let's try to log in. It didn't tell us it was successful, but the profile has been created. Because I can find it on my IG here now, checking my phone. I can find it on my IG. So let's just quickly do this. Let me confirm again here. Okay. Wow. Did you see? This is what I'm saying. Your screen, my screen is off. Here it is now. You can see my screen now, right? You guys can see my screen. Now, do you see what I'm saying? Okay. You see what I'm saying, right? We created the account the first time I finished creating the Gmail, but it was saying an error or code or something, and it didn't give us any confirmation that the account has been created successfully. So I tried with signing up again and using the same username and the full name and the email, everything the same, even the password the same, right? And told me the username already exists. So that was how I could confirm what I created the other time went through, but it was a network issue or the IP address of this laptop contradicting with IG. It happens like that. Yes, it happens like that. So that's why that's why you are seeing me, I'm using Igneto. And when you see someone using Igneto, literally, it's not easy for an hacker to just trace my IP. So the IP I'm using on my normal Chrome. Remember, I'm still on Chrome on my laptop. I know this can be out of what we are teaching, but you can come across this. That's what I'm telling you. So this is not the same normal Chrome, but I just had to use this Igneto to try to log in. So this Igneto implies that my IP address will change. And if I close this page and open it again, another IP address will be given to me. So if there's any error with the IP address, it will not be affecting if I'm using Igneto. Yes, so that's why I had to do a confirmation with this right here. So anyway, the Instagram account has been created and it's successfully created. Let's go back to Facebook now. Let's go back to Facebook and try to link the IG accounts together. Can you see? So the account has been created. The account has been created. So that's why whenever people say they are having issues, they are doing this and they are not calm, I'll just tell them, just calm down first. What was the error code? Once I ask you what the error code is and you can give me, okay, this is it, then I will know where to pick the work from, how to troubleshoot it. So this was the IG account we created, the newly IG account, right? This is it. Don't forget, I'll just change my profile picture here. Then we'll go back to connecting the accounts as what we want to do. So let me just fix the profile picture, that's all. Okay. Okay. So profile picture is set. Then I'll do all this later. We'll do all this later because we are still going to come back to optimize Instagram fully. So we'll do this later in the next class. This is what we'll be doing. We'll optimize Instagram. So before we close the class today, I will show you what will be resulting to at the end of the day after optimizing your Instagram. I'll show you the result so you can know what we are working towards in the next class. So coming back to Facebook, I want to connect this account with the new Instagram account I have just created. So I'm trying to share the tab back. Come in, just hold on. Okay, I'm sure you can all see my screen back. All right, so now let's just connect this account, this IG account now to the Facebook. So what you need to do is what? Click on what? Connect account. Don't forget, we are still under my page, brand t-shirt, then the page settings, then what? The Instagram section, connecting your Instagram. That's where we are. So just what? Click on connect account. So once you click on connect account, they are going to give you this, allow access to Instagram messages in inbox. This notification, they are asking you to grant or to switch on. Automatically it is on, so I don't need to touch this button. I just need to click continue. But I'm telling you the reason why you have to do this. You will be able to respond to your Instagram messages from your Facebook page. Are you aware? It is not possible before, but now it is possible. Yes. So once you connect this, you grant the access and just say continue. While your account is being connected and finally connected, you can access your Instagram, your Instagram message in your Facebook page. Yes. And also the notifications. Yes, you can do that also. So click continue. Click continue. Okay, why is there another score in the name? I decided to design it like that. I decided I can put it together. I can put any symbol. Yeah, I think they accept any symbol. I can put any symbol. I can put a number. I can customize it the way I want. Do you understand? So that is for you to decide. It is not, it is not generated by Instagram or having a special impact. Maybe, yeah, I think that's the right word to use. So you just have to design it yourself. The username, whatever username you want to use, it's for you. Okay, so now I tried connecting my account, my Instagram account now from the Facebook page settings here. So they're asking me to what? To log in to verify the account. Yeah, iBrand underscore t-shirt. Right? Then password, enter your password at 1, 2, 3, login. Once you enter the password, then click login. There's an issue with what is it called? With the IP address of this Chrome, like browsing the normal way you should do. There's an issue here. So, but if I use the black side, that's the Ignito again, just like I explained the other time, to go through. So let's just do that, guys. I really need to do this, so we won't stop at the middle. Let me use the Ignito. Then for me to use the Ignito, let me close this place, please. Let me close every Facebook and Instagram I opened here. So I think they are tracking the IP of this particular normal Chrome. So if I use the Ignito, everything will be fine. I'm sure we can all see this. Please just type yes in the chat box if you can see it. Just give me a yes, please. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Sunshine. Thank you. So anytime you are experiencing this,
what's that?
Anytime you are experiencing the same thing I'm experiencing now, just do what I am doing on this video. Just do what I am doing here. Come to your option here, then you select what? A new Ignito window. I can even use a tab, but I didn't even remember. So let's ignore that. So I'll work on it on the window, then go back to Facebook and also your Instagram. Since we can't go the normal way, we should. Let's go from here. So, and mind you, this is not happening to everybody.
That's the question.
This is not it is not happening to everybody. It is only happening to me because of my laptop. Do you understand? Yes, it is only happening to me. If maybe a server or something is tracking your laptop ID or IP rather, you will have an issue like this. So some sites will not go through, and that is what is actually happening on IG. Yeah, just your questions on so once we are open for that, we'll do that. Thank you. So let me quickly log in here. Let me quickly log in here. Okay. Okay, Mr. Chris, Ignito, it is not like it is saver. No, it is not like it is saver because anyway, I can't say it is safer. I don't know it to be deep to that extent, if it is safe or not. But I detected the techniques myself. I wasn't taught by anybody. So, I tried things out then when I started working on all these things. So I discovered that once you are trying to work on a site or you are trying to log in into a site and it is not going through, go through an Igneto. There's every tendency to open, or what you want to do will be approved on an Igneto site instead of the normal browsing page. I hope you understand this, sir. So if peradventure we have a software developer or something around among us here, he or she could tell if it is safer to browse on Igneto or not. You understand that, sir? But I'm just sure that if you try to log in into any of your accounts, maybe Facebook or IG on the normal page and it's not going through, try to go through an Igneto, like what I'm doing now. Yes, try to do that. So, yes, that's why we're having this. Thanks. Okay, so let me just impute my let's underscore. Okay. Okay, then let's log in. Okay. All right. Can you see? It is logging in. I'm not having any issue right now. It is logging in here, but it's not going through on the normal page. It is not going through on the normal page. So let's just work from here. That means this is where we are going to do the rest of the work. So now I have to go back to my page. Don't forget, we're working on a page, iBrand t-shirt. That was what we were working on. Okay, this is it. Okay. Okay, nice one. We are back here. So now let's go to the settings. I'm back to my page because I need to get to where we could connect to the Instagram. So come back to your settings. Like this. So once you get to the settings tab, you scroll. And you see this, right? Then you say Instagram. All right. So now we can what? Click connect account. So I explained this already, right? So just continue by clicking this. Okay, now we have to, this is normal for them to ask you to log in again. It is normal, please. Just for verification purpose. And whenever you are working on your account, please don't rush. Just be calm. Just be calm. Don't rush at all. In fact, don't rush. Whenever I get, let me just share a little of my my experience on social media marketing. Whenever I get any gig on social media marketing, okay, can you see we were having issues signing in, but it's still going through right here. So whenever I get a gig, right, on social media marketing, I don't rush myself. That's number one thing. Then number two is when my client asks for a duration, okay, how long is it going to take you? The time duration. What is going to take me 2 days? I'm going to tell her or him 4 or 5 days. And I think that is normal for us, yes. Because in the long run, I have detected that once you are working on any project on maybe social media or on a website and everything, you have to do a testing. Yes, you have to do a testing and make sure you can detect any issue. Sorry, you can detect any issue your prospect or your client is likely to come across. So by the time you detected that, you have a solution, and that prospect or gig, the client come across the problem as predicted. you will be able to present the what solution without any problem. And I'm sure I can tell you that increases your should I say credibility in the presence of your client or with your client. Yes. So those are part of what I've actually experienced. So, and I'm definitely sure you are going to come across that too. So that's why whenever I also explain, I give you a problem or I tell you a problem I've come across on it, then how I solved it. So if you come across the same problem, that should be the first thing you should try to do. Then if there's something else, we can look into it together. So, and one thing again you need to understand before I come back to connecting this, okay, it has gone. But one thing again you need to understand is even if you are a professional, like I mean, if you are a top professional in social media marketing or in digital marketing, I don't know about other fields, right? But in this, because this is practical thing, it's a practical thing, it's something you can do. So do what you can do and let's see the results we get. No matter how professional you can be, I can bet you can't do it alone. Yes, you can't what? Do it alone. Miss Ore, you are here, thank you. She can testify to it. At times I can be like, this is my professional field, but entirely the idea,
Wait,
the knowledge.
are you calling me?
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, you are here, so you could just also listen to what I'm saying. Like you could testify to it, yeah. So the idea and everything can just wipe off. And I'll look like, it seems like I don't even know what I'm doing, right? But it is not that I don't know what I'm doing. But when you get to some certain stage, you can't do some things alone. Yes, that is why you must have someone to fall back to. And I told you yesterday that Miss Ore has really been a very strong backbone for Tech Signal. I wasn't hyping her, and that's just the real facts. Do you get? We have other teams to work together, but when you say if anything should go wrong, straight up on any project, we say, well, Alpha, where you did? Please check this thing. Even when it is not our field, she will still provide 50% solution, 60% solution. And by providing me that 50-60% solution, I can now what confidently round up that project and what come out with a very successful production. So why I'm saying this is, even after this class and you understood everything, we must still work hand in hand. There are sometimes I may not be able to reach out to you. Make sure, even if it is something you can do yourself, make sure you try to carry me along or carry your colleague along, that's a fellow student, or carry, because we'll be working on real life projects together. Yes, I have some gigs we're actually working on. So definitely we are going to be working on them together. Put that at the back of your mind. So you just make sure you can work in team. Yes, it's very, very important in social media marketing or in digital marketing. So don't feel like you have a material or you already understood this thing and you could do it all on your own. But I can tell you at the same time, you could do it to a very strong level. I'm just saying this in case you come across problems. Yes, that is why I'm saying this. So let's get back here. Successfully, we have connected our account, the Instagram account. We've connected it successfully. Yes, we've connected it successfully. But you can see that there are a lot of things to be done because all these are supposed to be fixed by now. Yes, they're supposed to be fixed. And that is from the Instagram, right? So since we have not optimized the Instagram account, look at this. We haven't optimized the Instagram account. Nothing is on it. No post, no caption, no description, no nothing. You get? So let's come back here. Okay, one last thing to do. Now, remember when you have everybody has everybody has an Instagram account, right? But if I ask you, do you have a business, an Instagram business account? You will tell me no. And some people will tell me yes, but majority will tell me no. Or I put it this way: do you have an Instagram page? Yes. If I say, do you have an Instagram page? They will tell you yes. And whereas it is no. Because you only have an Instagram personal account. You have not converted it to a business account or an Instagram page. Please, let's be able to, identify those two differently. Yes. So that's why I'm saying this. So now I've connected this Facebook page to your Instagram account, to my Instagram account, but the Instagram account is still in a personal category, like it's still in a personal account form, not a business form. Yes, it is still in a personal form, not a business form. Do you get that? So that is why I'm still having this option. That is why I'm still having this option. Add Instagram business tools, which implies that I have to switch this Instagram to what? Instagram business. That's Instagram personal account, which is ibrand_t-shirt. I have to switch it to what? My business page. Once I switch it, that's when it becomes a page, a business page, or an Instagram business page. Do you understand? And all you need to do is just what? Click here to switch. The same point where you click connect. After connecting, that connect will change to switch. Do you understand that? Yes. So it's coming up again. You have to verify this again. You have to verify it again. So just do this at 1, 2, 3. Okay. So okay. Yes. Not now. Not now. Can you see this? So now we are switching already. We are switching already to what? To a business page. So just click on next. Click on next. Can you see this? Now I will have to fill in all this information. iBrand t-shirt at gmail.com, right? Then input my phone number. I'm supposed to change it, but let me just try this. Let me try it because I've used the contact before. Let me just try. Then address. I don't want to use an address. So I don't want to use an address. I'll just go ahead with saving this, right? I'll just go ahead with saving this. Okay. One more thing, please, before I click on save. Can you see this? Oh, it has gone. But I will show you, I'll take you back there. You are going to see it. All right, so now when I click save, then I got this message. Your Instagram business account is ready. Can you see what I'm saying? So when we created the account before, we were on personal account, but now we have successfully connect the page, the Facebook business page to the personal account, and now successfully switch to a business account. So this is done. So to take you back, can you see still trying to load, do something? So can you see now you can create promotions to reach more customers, get insight about your followers and posts, get new contact options in your profile. Before, we can't do all this on Instagram, but now we can do this. We can run ads, we can do other things because we have switched to a business account. Do you understand? Yes. So click OK. Then you have a reload on this point here. Right? One last verification you need to do. Please, one last verification you need to do. That's why Mr. Gringa said something the other time. He said you only see few people. It's not like I'm being proud, but I feel like if I do not go deep down, right? One, my conscience will bite me. Sorry, that's just, my conscience will bite me because at the end of the day, there will be issue. That's why most people have issue with their Facebook account, Facebook business page, or Instagram business page, because there are connections that you must approve while you are setting up your account. If you don't approve those connections, there will be problem. Yes, there will be serious problem if you don't approve those connections, right? So for what I'm doing alone now, for the creation and optimization, for those that wants to use it to work, like work as a social media manager or social media marketer, and you'll be doing optimization for pages for small businesses, these are all the things you need to do. And if you are doing this, you must charge nothing less than 20K. Nothing less than 20K. I'm giving you the price range also, right? That's the minimum. So now you can charge higher depending on how you could psychologically read your audience or your client or your prospects, if he can what? Afford the payment. Do you understand? But minimum of 20,000 naira, that's the least you should go when you want to charge for optimization. Okay. So, okay, let's get back to this place. Now, this is the last connection we must do. We must review this connection. So, and why are we reviewing this connection? At the moment, your account connection only includes some features across Facebook and Instagram. You don't believe, right? But when we get to the stage of running adverts, if we don't do this now, when we get to the stage of running adverts, we will be redirected back to this place. Yes. So let's just do everything once instead of waiting till that time and getting redirected back here. So all you need to do is what? Review connection. Click on it. Now, by reviewing the connection, your Instagram page and your Facebook page will now 100% work together, whereby you can view connections, like you can view some information, Instagram information on Facebook page, on your Facebook page, and you can also view some of your Facebook page information on Instagram page. Yes, once you start using it consistently, like once your usage is consistent, you get to understand what I'm saying much more better. Yes, but this is the last connection, and it gives you 100% authority over these two social media accounts. Yes. So, and that is why we need our password, Facebook password, this time around to connect this. Yes. And it's managing Instagram from your Facebook page and the other way around too. So your post, your ads, comment on them, message, comment, and more. There is more to it than what they are giving you here. Yes. There is more to it. So then can you see more about this connection? I said it, there is more to it. So all you just need to do is click continue, right? Click continue. Then you say what? Okay. And they will ask you, don't you know the password? That's if you don't know the password of your Facebook page, is it Facebook or IG, any of those two. Just confirm connection. Okay, that's Instagram. That's Instagram. So you have to confirm connection. Okay, then password. Okay. All right, we are almost cool. All right, so now this is totally connected, right? Totally connected. There are some things that still need to be fixed here, right? So private information and the rest, we still need to do them. So when we are working on Instagram fully in our next class. So in the next class now, we are not touching anything on Facebook. We are not touching anything on Facebook in the next class. Do you get? Yes. So after all this optimization has been done, we just need to start putting content on your Facebook to make it active till we get to the level of running adverts. That's when we will take an advert class. So the next class will be dealing with Instagram optimization. what we have only done on Instagram here is we just created the Instagram account and do the necessary connection between Facebook page and Instagram, then converting the Instagram to what a business account. That is what we have done so far. So there's a lot of optimization to also be done on Instagram, and I will show you that right now. I'll show you that at the end of the day, when we'll be concluding Instagram optimization, this is what your page would look like. How many of us have checked the text signals page? Make sure you are following us. Make sure you do that after the class. Make sure you do that after the class. Okay. I was wondering, it's supposed to come up first or second. Okay. Can you see this? Text signals. Okay. Now, by the time we conclude, we are done with Instagram optimization. All these things must have been done. Your description, setting out your description, how to create Instagram story highlights. Can you see this? Right? How to create Instagram story highlight with your brand color. It has to look very professional. Can you see this? And if you notice me, I don't joke with my color, with my brand color. Yes. A week, I can decide not to use the brand color in like in depth of the brand color and just use white background, like what you're seeing here. Right? Like what you're seeing here. But at times, I just have to, think and remodify things, right? So, for you to have content like this is a professional page. I can tell you, this is what a professional page, and most especially your heading, your heading, the introduction aspect. That's your description, your highlights, then a whole lot of other things. So this will be done. And also in that next class, we should be able to treat link tree. Yes, if we have enough time, we'll be able to treat the link tree. Sorry. So the link tree is, I think it's on the 3rd week. Yeah, I think it's on the 3rd week also, or 2nd week, whichever one. But let me show you what that link tree looks like. I'm clicking on that now. I'm showing you what link tree looks like. Okay. Okay. All right, can you see what link tree looks like? Even the link tree, I haven't finished working on it. I just impute all my course. Sorry, don't mind me. I do affiliate marketing too. Yeah, I'm an affiliate marketer, and we are doing well. Very good to God. So all my products, like all my digital products, all my digital products are what I connected to my link tree. Once you are clicking on any of these digital products now, I bounce to my product page where you have the payment platform and you can purchase the product. Do you understand? So you can do something else with Linktree aside from just linking it to maybe your product or to some other pages. Yes, but when we get there, we'll definitely cross that bridge. Yes, we'll definitely cross the bridge. So there's more to Linktree also. And just like I said, by the end of the day, we'll be treating or we'll be concluding Instagram optimization. We'll have these results. Yes, we'll have these results. Don't worry, how we did all this story highlights, all these are called story highlights. Yes, they are called Instagram story highlights. So it makes your page looks beautiful, attractive, professional, like enticing. Yes. So that's all for today. So we'll be holding up the class here. Yes. So in our next class, we'll be treating Instagram optimization and some other cheap things that works together with it. So thank you very much, everyone. I think we can open for question now. Yeah. So thank you very much for your time. let's open up for questions. Do we have any questions? Yeah, Mr. Benga, Mr. Victor.
Hello, Mr. Daniel.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Daniel.
Yeah, very well. I'm with you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Okay, my question is, I want to know if we can link Facebook to Instagram, to WhatsApp, and so on. We can link the social media to each other. Does it mean that if I decide to advertise on Instagram, for example, I do not need to advertise on Facebook again because I've linked them together? That's my question.
Oh, I love that question. I love that question. Yes. Okay. I'll make a reference so that Mr. Wazobia can take notes. That's Mr. Praise. Yes. So I'll make a reference.
Yes,
you asked me a question this afternoon if we'll be having something like affiliates. Okay. Do you remember? So I said no, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I said no. Then instead of
Yes,
that,
sir.
we'll be having something that has to do with ad placement. There's something called ad placement. Now, back to Mr. Benga, we try to connect this. You ask a question, if you connect your Facebook with your Instagram, and then your WhatsApp, and you run an Instagram ad or your Facebook ad, does it mean that it will show on Instagram and you won't need to run a separate ad? I'm sure I got the question right. Did I interpret it right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Okay, if that's the case. Now, this is it. Once you are, okay, let me do it like this. Let me just chip in from here. There are two ways to run adverts. One is by using a boost post, and the other is by using the ads manager. The ads manager, I call it my kitchen. That's kitchen where you prepare whatever you want to prepare and to pop up on another place. Now, this is why I'm saying this. The boost post and the ads manager, the boost post is limited, right, to what ads manager can do. Ad manager can do more of what boost post cannot do. So on your ads manager, there's a way you run the ad on ads manager. You run it on the ads manager. It will show on Facebook and also show on Instagram with one budget, like with a single budget, right? That's, for example, I want to run an advert, or the last advert I used 3,000 naira daily budget. And this 3,000 naira daily budget, I did the advert to show on Facebook and also show on Instagram. Did you understand? And that is because I was able to do that because I have connected my Instagram and Facebook together. If I haven't connected them together, I won't be able to do that. That won't be possible. Is that clear, sir? It won't be possible. Then on WhatsApp,
okay.
Yes, on WhatsApp, you can only connect your WhatsApp to your Facebook or your Instagram just for people to get to your chat from those two social media platforms to reach out to you. Do you understand? So, but there's one more thing. If you want to run an advert, you can run an advert from that ads manager. Yes, you can run an advert from the ads manager and decide to not let it appear on Instagram and just let it appear on Facebook alone. And you can still do the same thing to run an advert on the ads manager to appear on Instagram and not make it appear on Facebook. Like, you can just switch depending on what you want. But if you want it to also appear on both Facebook and Instagram, you can still do the same thing. So all goes well, depending on just you. You are deciding that. Have I answered your question, sir? Have I been able to answer your question, sir?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Very well. Very well.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Any more questions, Mr. Victor, Mr. Praise, and Mr. Sunshine, Mr. Oyeniro, Mr. Benga? Okay. If there's any other question, just let me know, please. Okay. Is there any other questions?
For me, no other question.
Okay. Okay. All right. If there is no any other question, I'm sure by the time you go back to work out things, you have questions. So just drop your questions on the group. I can attend to it. Miss Ore can also attend to it. Yes. And even colleagues can also attend to it in as much as you have the answer to it. There's no problem. It is a community. We can all, learn from each other. Yeah, I've learned from, I have to confess, I've learned from Mr. Victor. Yes, I have to confess this openly. Yes, we had a short meeting yesterday, I think. Yes. Was it yesterday or the first day? I've learned so much from Mr. Victor within the shortest period of time. So
really?
that's what I really want. We are really, really tapping from each other. I love that. So thank you. Yes, sir.
The question I really have is,
okay.
Are you saying that one can go through a computer website, setting Instagram when he has challenges?
Yes, you can. Yes.
I already have Instagram pages which I sent.
Yes.
Are they okay because they are business account already?
If you remember my response, I said we will need to look into rebranding and also putting some things right putting some things into the right position, in their right position.
And when one that created it by yourself, another thing.
Yes,
between doing
that's true.
Yes.
Professionally.
Yeah, I think I think he's the one that created it by himself. You created him yourself, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So what you just need to do on those accounts, for the Facebook page, first of all, work with the Facebook page if you have any of those Facebook pages, because I see we have more of Instagram. I already saw one of your personal accounts on Facebook. So you can use this video to optimize the Facebook page or create a Facebook page if you need one and optimize it. And in fact, you even have to do that because I have an assignment for us. Yes. This is the assignment. Maybe you have a page or you don't have a page. If you have a page and you feel like, okay, you still want to work with that page, then use this video to optimize. Like, go back, study the video, optimize that page to the core. Even if you don't have a logo, let's discuss on that logo. That's for branding. Yes, you enter my DM, please. Let's discuss for branding because that's part of what I promise, or we promise, the company promised to deliver. If you don't have a branding, we can support in a little way to do some branding for your pages or your logo and the rest like that. So just go back with the video, optimize the necessary aspects. If you need any place for design, for branding that has to do with design, we'll work on that together also. Yeah, I believe we all understand that.
Okay, so the video
so can you say what the assignment? Can you say what the assignment is? Thank you.
I didn't get that. Me say why? I didn't get that. What did you say?
I said kindly state out what the assignment is.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for going back to that. The assignment is you have to create a Facebook page. If you don't have, you have to create a Facebook page, then optimize it using the steps. We have designed, right? Yes, using the video. Optimize it using the video, then also create an Instagram account. If you don't have, then do your connection down to the level we are right now. That's the assignment. I'm sure we all understood that.
Daniel, can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I can hear you. Yes.